Yeah! It's time, baby! He's a very tall man who really loves tunes. Can you climb the mountain? Will you be approved? It's the Mountain Jew Review. It's the Mountain Jew Review. Welcome to the Mountain Jew Review.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Facebookers, YouTubers, mountaineers, aliens out there, guess what we got today? A wonderful UFO visitor. We have the one, the only, not Jeff Ramm, but Jeff Ramm from Abstract.
Hey, Ramm the Nonconformist.
We have Ramm the Nonconformist.
He's actually saying it right.
See, it's just correcting you guys.
You had to touch down. Thanks for having me. Thanks
for coming on. It's going to be fun. Awesome. You got a bunch of shit coming up.
Dude.
You have
What's that?
my second favorite artist out of Arizona. We just did an interview with a gentleman actually engineered her Keyed Up album and does some engineering and mixing for her, which is awesome because, see, now, look, every artist that's been on here, I can get full circle and make it come back to Omaha. So it wasn't just that he was somebody that was out of town. He's a Bag of Tricks Cat's an awesome individual, and the fact that you guys got Whitney Peyton here, holographic music, shout out.
It's a blessing.
Omaha Lounge, November 17th? 20th. November 20th.
November 20th is going down. Omaha Lounge.
Hit up Snake Lucci, Ashton James, Cause the Prophet. Does DJ Maddox have tickets?
He might have some.
And
Anti-Foe, Articulate's from Omaha also.
Articulate.
Old school cat from back in the day.
Hit up Ramm. Hit up Kendra from Holographic Music. Tickets, $20 now, 25-day show. Omaha Lounge, you're not going to want to miss Whitney Peyton. I believe last time she came to Nebraska, it was down in Lincoln, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe Smoke Break and a couple other people opened up for it. So, guys, you're not going to want to miss this show. It's going to be fucking a hell. I mean,
it's
that's
pretty
just
epic. We got Judah Priest.
Look at the lineup of
Blue
openers.
affiliates. You know what I mean? We got tons of nationals coming. I mean, realistically, if you're an artist in town too, you're gonna want to come and politic. I mean, we're out here with Smoking Records in Illinois. You know, with Judah Priest, I've been all around the nation this last year with them, touring. I mean, don't miss out.
And Snake Lucci's been doing big things. Last time because I missed the Home Base Volume 2 with him on it, but last time I got to see him, he was
live as fuck.
He was with King ISO and Tabo doing the shit, why can't I think
Oh,
of the
drop
name
blank, edit here. No, it's fine.
I can't think of the name of the tour now, but it was on April 20th when I got to see him. 420, it was the home show. And it was badass. My nephew absolutely loved Snake.
It was a good show. He just dropped with Tech and ISO.
Yes.
What's the name of the song? Anybody?
Made me crazy.
Exactly.
There
That
you
shit
go.
goes hard as fuck. Like, don't sleep on this dude. This dude's been around. Snake Lucci. We used to fuck with Snake House back in 2006. I'm pretty sure I got a banner with the dude's auto on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of the situation. Don't miss out.
And that's one cool thing about the show, too, is there's a lot of individual sounds here.
Yeah.
It's not all one genre of hip-hop.
No.
Which is
an abstract mix of people on the show. It's art. You know what I'm saying?
abstract.
I had to pun it up.
Name
you know?
drop.
Name drop here.
Shout out Rush One.
For sure.
Everybody on here is uniquely different than the next person. Nobody's going to sound the same, guys. There's a little bit for everybody on it. There's political stuff, mental health awareness stuff, there's fun rap stuff, struggle rap, there's alien rap, there's Whitney fucking Peyton.
Yeah, her catalog is
Just
deep.
Like, don't miss her. There's almost everybody that's big into our scene idolizes her and looks up to her and thinks she's dope. So if you don't know who she is and you like a lot of guys in the scene, you should. Everybody that's ever opened for her has always had positive things to say. I'm excited. It'll be the second time I get to see her. So this will be an exciting experience. It's cool because it's at the Omaha Lounge, which is a real cool, nice, intimate venue.
It is, and we chose that for a reason.
You know, it's not.
I mean, we could have went bigger. This place is gonna be packed.
You know, waiting room is nice,
Yeah,
but
we could have went
sometimes
bigger.
when the guys are 10 feet above you, it kind of. I mean, I'm tall, so it doesn't really bother me.
Exclusive, intimate.
But when the stage is a little smaller and a little tighter, and then you get them badass fucking seats,
Those are so comfortable too.
dude. Yeah,
My spaceship isn't even that cool. Hey, check it out though. The night before this, I'll be in Chicago with Smoking Records, Whitney Peyton, Odd Squad.
Odd
Chicago.
Squad family. If you guys don't know who them are, they're another group I was introduced to by Bag of Tricks Cat. See, it all goes back to them. Odd Squad family is dope as shit. Like.
They are. I was blessed to play the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Once you look them up, you'll understand their name. I'm not gonna point. Nub's fucking the only dude I've ever seen roll a blunt the way he can. So fuck you. When you come up with excuses, fucking Nubs will fucking don't.
Well, hold on.
Nubs,
Didn't you
Nubs,
say you couldn't roll a blunt with your hurt thumb?
I still didn't I? Shut up.
Touche.
So I don't want to hear that. I still had to do it.
No, most of the time you made me do it.
But at least it was the hand you didn't have to wipe with. Right? Cut edit. No slide.
There's no. Got my thumb back.
Dude, it's brutal.
I know. I wish it was the other hand, because then I would have had an excuse to have somebody wipe my ass.
We'll hopefully get there in due age.
Dude, I can't wait till I'm old and fucking just be like, yeah, I got a
Sponge bath. I need a
professional
sponge
ass
bath.
wiper. Come wipe it. Like, come make your $12 an hour.
Well, the inflation will be so high by then. That,
Oh, it'd probably be like 197.
uh,
You know, because fuck.
you know they make free toilet seats like that in other countries. You ever
I'm
been
an
to other
American.
planets?
I'm an American. I like having
Amen.
people do that for whatever, bro. Like, I like physical touch on my ass, not a machine.
I'm not
You
sure
weird
about
ass
that.
alien.
I'm pretty sure you're
Like-
a juggalo, my friend.
Like you aliens probe with machines. I would probe with my fingers.
We quit doing that. Apparently, we thought
So
you
what's
guys
up with-
liked it.
So what's up with anal probing? So here's my theory on that.
It's not my genre of alien.
Aliens really don't like do that. It's just like the first guy that had something done to him. They were like, and he was like, "How do I make this as terrifying as possible?" Dude, they stuck something up my butt. Like
You do not want that.
right there. Everybody's like afraid of aliens. Fuck, I'm gonna stick
oh,
something up our
Oh,
ass.
just because we took your fucking temperature the baby way.
I still take my temperature that way. That's the best reading You
Dude,
can
there's
do it.
like commercial ads for a thermometer to get the exact, you know.
That'd be one of them OnlyFans thermometer commercials.
We do have an aliens only fans. Go ahead and not subscribe. 0 fucks given.
Yeah, spaceships get crashed into Uranus. I'm fucking that one.
Is
So-
that still a planet?
Whoop whoop.
No,
Oh, that's Pluto.
Pluto's not a planet, bro.
Whatever.
They fucking lied to me. I guess my mother didn't serve me 9 pizzas. She just served me 9. Lying fucking concept
9!
teachers. See? Can't trust teachers. They lie to you. I think they just made that shit up for advertising for fucking Disney.
Right.
You know.
Dude, some of those
How do you
Disney
spell this
ads
dumb
lately-
dog? He's a planet.
What about Mars Attacks? Well, that wasn't Disney. Was it? Or do they own? It's on Disney though. They own the rights to it, probably.
Well, they fucking own everything now. Star
Hello.
Wars and...
We shall control.
Trust me, if
What
they
you
want to
see.
buy this, come on, Disney. I'll sell out.
I know, right? I come on here wearing Mickey Mouse mask and shit. Like, hi.
All right, so let's just jump into
Yeah.
our interview. We haven't
Yeah.
even started that yet.
Alright.
So, Ramm, where are you from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Born and raised?
Actually, no. I was born in Grand Island. I was adopted. I went through a Nebraska Children's Home, closed adoption. But my parents, which are not biological, hard to kind of explain, you know, knew prior to me being born that, you know, they were accepting a newborn alien. You know, who knows where I came from, really.
All right. I like that. Fucking
Facts.
motherfucker. Go.
Adopted though, but I mean that's part of, you know,
Turn me
where
into
the
Rowdy on the
alienated alien, you know, kind of comes from. You know what I mean? If you
Maybe
don't know
you're
where
like
If you don't
Superman.
know where you come from, it's kind of hard to fit in. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Clark Kent's from a small town in the Midwest.
Touche.
He was an alien.
Fun fact: I just played Plano, Illinois, and it was actually where they shot Smallville at. It was pretty cool.
You kind of got this, like, Russia feeling at home, huh?
The what?
The Russia feeling at home. You're like, oh, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel connected here.
Except there was a Batman comic shop right on the fucking strip. Like, Batman's like, dude, I'm
It was
harder. Batcave. He's like, I'm harder. I mean, this is Superman's territory, but I don't have superpowers, you know? Like,
Well, yeah, he just, like Iron Man, proves that money can do anything. Like Bezos.
yeah. I mean, that shit always backfired on him, though, with
Really?
Iron Man. I mean, he created, you know, all the suits to control the Earth, but then somebody else, you know, grabbed it up, and they had to fight all those.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
that's
I
why
mean?
he hooked up
You
with
gotta
other...
be careful what you create sometimes.
He picked good buddies to keep his shit in check.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the Avengers.
The world does need more superheroes. That'll come full circle later on.
Maybe. So, how'd you first start getting into doing music?
So I always
Because,
kind of
first off, despite
Yeah, I do
this
music.
alien,
Yes, I do music.
aliens do age, and this fucker's like 110 years old.
looking.
So
looking
he's
still
been-
40 though for 120.
He was scratching phonographs, okay?
Actually, I was on a Dr. Groove tape deck to tape deck. You know, it was the first time I laid down lyrics, probably in 1999.
Yes. Okay, guys, just to interrupt. Tape decks.
Yeah.
They're the physical things with the, you know. Shout out
Oh, what's that?
Megaran here, who came out with some remixes of wrestling themes on cassette
Oh shit.
recently.
Oh shit.
Shout out Sam fucking Roca for The Revenant, who came out on cassette. And I mean, look, guys, they even do colored cassettes and shit. Like back in the day, that was like, you were fucking dope as fuck if you had a color cassette. There was very few.
They're all white
Hold on.
with just text on it.
The red tape. Again, I like showing this fucker off. You know how hard it is to keep something from 1999 not open?
Wow. That never happens.
97, sorry guys, 97.
I was 10.
Dude,
Like-
Salute.
There's a reason I don't open shit. But the cool part about that
I'm
is
gonna open it before I leave.
I only
before I
need-
walk out the door. I'm gonna be like, just run out.
see, and that is why everybody knows not Ramm the Nonconformist, but Ramm the asshole.
So what if I think I'm funny at times? People need to lighten up.
So when you first got into music and you're recording on your wonderful tape-to-tape,
It was pretty bad.
were you doing that by yourself?
No,
Were
so it was a good question. It was actually a dude named Nick Clausen, Articulate.
Johnny Payne.
Yeah, Johnny Payne nowadays. There was a handful of people, Sick With It Syndicate, dude named Beta, dude named St. Patrick. Usually don't speak that name, but, we were just, J Keys, we were just, all friends, partied, something we started fucking with, you know what I mean? I always wrote prior to that, but it was around that time that I put, what I wrote towards tempos and beats.
So then,
The spark is ignited.
as you grow from doing your basement tapes, as I like to call them, because they're actually cassettes made at home, probably worse sounding quality, as Mr. Comatose has explained, when you record from tape to tape to tape to tape, you get this wonderful hiss.
Yeah.
And if you were poor like me and you taped over your dad's Grateful Dead tapes and recorded off the stereo, and then did that constantly, and he finally got it and kicked your ass for ruining all
They
of
get
his
wore
tapes.
down.
Yes, you realize that they don't last forever, and you're not supposed to do that.
Not only that, picture this, you got a group of people, everybody has to one take that shit. You can't start over at this point. If this first guy, second guy, third guy kills it, fourth guy doesn't, everybody has to do it all over again. I mean, that's the difference.
Unless you want a bunch of pause and stops in there.
Yeah, you hear a rewind. I got it again.
That was scratching.
Remix.
So going from basement tapes, when did you start getting into using more professional equipment?
2001, 2002, my friend Nate at the time bought a touchscreen Triton. And we were into hooligan shit. I'm not going to say where that came from, but he ended up going to jail. It ended up in J Keys' hands, and he just started making beats. Next thing you know, we're fucking all recording, dropping shit. Next thing you know, we're all doing shows at Shea Rallies in 02. It was based on the people, the culture, the era, the time, and a mixing pot of people that came together and did some shit that, shouldn't have happened. Something against the grain, against the current. All puns intended. Sometimes when you unlock that box, you don't know what's going to come out. And that's what happened.
What were some of your influencing when you first started? Because early ROM's definitely different than abstract ROM.
For sure. I mean,
So-
over time it grew, and try to take it outside the box as much as possible to, originality, be original.
What were your early influences?
Early influences? I mean, there was a lot of things around me like Mocal, Surreal at the time. They used to book me in my first shows.
Shout out Surreal for
River
sure.
Concert Series back in 2005, 2006 in that era, But I mean, nationally, I have just a wide variety of influences from, underground hip hop to metal to rock to everything but almost country. And sometimes I'm bumping country, you know what I mean? I ended up
Sometimes
opening
that
for some
alien
country
shit.
artist. And that's the thing, and it shows in my music what I listen to. I'm all across the board from, going from a Brother Lynch show to a Kurt Cobain's to a Second Chance to a Gathering of the Juggalos to a Jelly Roll. I mean, it's some universal shit.
And I've seen you on fucking numerous shows that there's a diverse headliner and you're able to go in there and open up, whether or not it's you as Ramm the Nonconformist or it was you in abstract.
Even before that, Protecting Neck Records Angel Gang,
Because what is this, 2019 was the last time I got to see abstract?
Yeah. And it's probably one of the last shows we did as abstract.
And that was actually, I won that ticket off of you for sharing your show flyer.
Appreciate it.
I won that and then ended up buying the abstract CD, which,
He paid too much for it. I was like, what are you doing?
whatever. But
Did you get one of the 1 of 20, the red ones? Which one do you have?
I no longer have the case.
Yeah, because that was something cool we did. We dropped a 1 of 20. We dropped a 1 of 50. We dropped a 1 of 100. And they were all different.
But I still have the CD.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I still have the CD. I just
That's the first one.
Nice.
the case is long gone. It was a paper case.
I know, right? Up that budget.
And that was when actually we just moved here, so I was still unpacking shit and all shit. Either or, it still don't matter. I still got the goddamn
He's
physical
like,
CD.
Chuck, dude, he's like,
I still bought it.
appreciate that.
You know what? I'll just hook up with my print guy and fucking pirate that shit.
You could. I'll give you the designs.
Look.
Can I get some printed? Because I kind of need some.
So, when it comes to making music, I know you do, what am I looking for?
I do fuck. I do have kids.
Yes, you do. A couple of them. We know that.
Do you hear my wife kicking? Hi, Kendra. Shouts out, Kendra. Holographic music. Backbone of the shit.
This pillow was made by your daughter.
It was like one of her first ones she started doing.
A little too small for me, so it stays right there.
And we're good for the hand, though, Brian.
The one I got from out of it sure did.
Cut.
Shout out to that.
Put the mask back on.
What's your favorite aspect of doing the music?
I love people's reaction when they look at me like, what the fuck is this? And then they go, oh shit, that's tight. I like being creative. That's the best part. I like being free with music. And it shows in the business side too. Free, not locked down to one specific thing.
So you don't like the book work?
I mean, the business is always the worst part of it. You know, I mean, M had a line about it. You know, turn your own friends against you. It happens. You know, but it's cool when people have ideas and you see the ideas grow, and then years of experience and relationships turn into something fucking cool and special like this one night. You know, this is years in the making. So that's kind of, you know, the best part of it. And I just love performing. It's fun.
And you know, it's watching you perform is fun because you're not just a bump on the law. You know, again, guys, I support you in what you do, but some of you guys got to get a little better stage performance because it's very hard to watch just a guy in a microphone wiping sweat off his face.
And that's what I did for years.
Or
that's
watching
yep.
7 dudes up there and only one of them got a microphone and the rest of them got their cameras and 3 of them are swinging towels. Like, get the fuck off the stage.
Amen.
Like, that shit's... Seriously.
Straight the fuck up.
Like, that's the most annoying... I don't even know
only
who the fuck am I supposed to focus on? Like, I seen 9 fucking dudes up there, and I'm not sure who the fuck was rapping, because all their lips are fucking moving. Like, and I hear the fucking background vocals of your track more than... Like, you got 9 dudes up there, and I don't hear a single real voice on the fucking PA. We got a problem. Like, get the fuck off the stage.
It's debatable.
Again, like Hannibal Buress said. You don't see enough fucking counting doing your taxes when 9 other motherfuckers jumping by taking pictures and waving shit, do you? Do your job, motherfucker. Be professional.
I mean, think about it. I mean, for years I've thrown in live instruments. You know, we used to come out with the projector and the screen and a visual for the whole show. You know what I mean? Come out, you know, this mask right here came from a video. We took that idea for a video, we incorporated it into a live performance. Don't be scared to be like yourself.
You get off
not
the stage
everybody else.
And interact with the crowd, you know,
Yeah.
like you're an alien. Like, and it goes. Like, a good one that has a great live performance is Comatose, you know.
Yeah.
He
Stage presence, props.
always has a great one.
You're hitting more, what's the word for it, senses than just,
the ears.
you know, exactly.
Like, sometimes you can taste it if you're doing it right. Like,
dude, it's
I
that
mean,
shit that'll give you the goosebumps and make you go, fuck. You know what I mean?
like Sam did a really cool visual one at Scum that was just...
Yeah.
That was probably one of his best live sets I've ever seen, and I got real goosebumps off of that one.
That was exciting that night. That was a good show. That was.
And then I broke my thumb. About an hour later.
I don't think you're gonna live it down.
So I want to jump into... You're the only artist so far that I've had on. A lot of artists have done big festivals, but there is truly one big underground festival. We all know what I'm talking about. Like, so we're just gonna kind of get into there. I know some of the story behind it. Some of these guys might not know. But a few years back, Abstract, Ramm the Nonconformist, and Rush One were invited to come play at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Keyword invited.
There's you can pay to get there, or you can get asked to be there.
The year
Because sometimes they gotta have some slots to fill, and they do allow people to buy onto them because that's just how business works.
Right.
But
By the way,
then-
I've never paid to play once in my career. I just want to state that right now. And if you are, you might want to really think about what the fuck you're doing.
Well, and you can pay to play if you're getting what you want out of it.
If it's beneficial.
But some guys that are paying to play just want to pay to be on the stage, and that's not the best aspect to it.
I mean,
but
it's debatable. That's not for me.
Each again, like I say, if you think it's beneficial to you and you're trying to better yourself, then nobody should be knocking you for it.
Right.
That's how I look at all of that. So when anybody argues about rapping over lyrics or paying to play or any of that shit, whatever you're doing, if you think it's helping you,
Yeah, do you feel good about it?
That's all that fucking matters.
Do you feel good about it? But with the Gathering of the Juggalos, what they did is they picked 33 across the nation, independent, underground, and they called us the top 33 in the nation, and they fucking gave us a spot.
And so with the Gathering of the Juggalos is a 2-day event?
No, it was 5 days.
5 days?
4 days.
At that time?
4 days. Wednesday through Saturday, is that correct?
Yeah, it started Wednesday and then went through Sunday.
And you're talking KRS-One, Bone, Tech 9.
You're talking
Jedi Mind Tricks.
literally the
Whitney
top
Peyton.
names of underground.
Odd Squad.
You know,
I mean, just keep going. Keep going. There's a
And
whole
there's-
magazine they make for just that show.
so there's
Illuminati.
Yeah, shout
How
out
many-
to him.
how many stages? 3?
3 stages.
And so they weren't main stage, but
No.
still, you're at, and I don't know if you guys ever see pictures and videos. It's fucking huge.
It's insanely huge.
like
20,000 people.
minimum
like-
20,000 people.
it's ungodly how big the Gathering of the Juggalos is. Like, I've seen aerial photos, and you're just like, Jesus Christ! Like, there's that many grody,
West
sweaty
Fair
Juggalos.
Yeah,
like,
like
yuck.
showing buttholes everywhere.
But honestly, there's a real cool Australian group. They're on YouTube, and they came up and they actually did a real cool documentary about the Gathering of the Juggalos. And they were like, I don't know why these guys are on the top 10 because it was the whole time during the top 10 FBI and stuff. And they're like, we always heard they're gross, nasty, and then they come and they're like, these are the nicest people in the
Family,
fucking
baby,
world.
family.
You know, because that's what it's about. It's a real fun thing. And it's so cool that you and... So did you guys stay the 5 days?
Alright, funny story. So, I wanted to go early. We ended up, because of connections with like Protecting Neck Records and knowing Capadonna, Wu-Tang was at Stir that like night before maybe. We ended up going to the 36 Chambers show. We ended up partying with fucking all of Wu-Tang backstage minus ODB. And then we fucking drove all night long, picked up merch on the way in Kansas and drove fucking overnight all night, and then made it to the Gathering and then rocked that shit.
Was that in Illinois at the time?
No, it was Indiana.
Okay.
I think it was 2019.
Fuck that hill.
Yeah, fuck that hill. Liquid Assassin was there. I mean, dude, it's just
Oh,
it's a fucking
yeah, 'cause,
honor to even be in that realm.
I think that was right after this show,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. Because that was one of the reasons why you guys had a
Yep.
bunch of merch at the show and stuff, is you were wanting to get there, and that's why I tipped you extra on your CD.
Appreciate that.
You
This
know?
is it isn't easy.
Because again, it costs gas to get there.
Yeah.
And look, when you get invited to shit like that, it's well worth spending the money to get your ass out there and having, like you said, you stopped by Kansas City to pick
Yeah.
up what?
Merch shirts.
You know, to sell, to fucking recoup money at the. And I
I
guarantee
didn't get paid to be there that night.
you
No,
sold.
but you were
that day.
invited personally by Jump Steady 7 minutes after hearing your song.
Yeah.
So you,
Yeah.
but you still sold your shirts.
Damn right.
You know, that's. I mean,
Damn right. Had some White Castle on the way too.
Yeah.
fucking straight up fucking Harold and Kumar.
But I mean, shit's wild. You know, I mean,
You know, when you get offered opportunities like that, guys, definitely take it, like, that's fucking a story to tell. That's why he just told it. Like, that's just cool as fuck.
Don't click up too hard and limit yourself to opportunities.
Across the board, from Wu-Tang to The Gathering in a day.
But why the fuck am I there? I
Because
don't
we
know.
belong there.
And it's just cool to, you know, again, don't.
But it starts with the art. It starts with who you are in the art. You know,
Just fucking have fun too.
that's clutch. Don't be scared to get outside the box and have fun. And
the best thing about watching you, even though you do have a stage persona and, you know, kind of lack of better words, gimmick.
Yeah.
But you still show you have fun with it and enjoy it and make it your own.
Exactly. And the gimmick derives from something I'm passionate about. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, guys. You stage. Not only are your lyrics going to get you places, but a whole stage presence will do a lot. Again, if somebody invited after watching a set of yours because, holy fuck, this dude not only can kill it on the mic, but look at what he's doing on the stage. The fucking, you know, you interact with your own lyrics, and you get the crowd to interact with your lyrics. And
it's something different that you'll remember.
And it's not like you're begging people to come up stage either. Because you'll come out to them.
I've played 10 people, I've played 1,500 people.
You
know what I mean?
Most of the time when you play, I've always watched people gather. You know, they're always like, what's this fucking weirdo doing?
Yeah.
You know? And
I mean, even back in the day, we've been, me and my friends have been doing it. We walked through the crowd with somebody bagpiping a war Irish song. Motherfucking rest in peace, meathead. But this shit would go bonkers, you know? But it's just about, you know, always trying to reach outside that box. I honestly though, when I create, it's not like I'm gonna go, okay, I'm gonna do this to fit in here. I looked at Rush when we made these masks of the videos, and he's like, let's come out with them. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is what we're gonna do? And I fucking was like, all right, and went with it, you know? And look. So, you know, I'm not the type of person that makes this, you know, song necessarily to fit into this type of genre. I make music and it puts me in those places. You know, so that's kind of a difference.
And it's take abstract and then play killers. Difference. Huge difference. But they're still Ramm.
Exactly.
You know, that's what's fucking cool about it. Like, and it's just a different delivery.
I appreciate you see that.
Different sound.
Yeah.
But it's still you. And, you know, it's fucking awesome when guys do that. Because,
dude, it's about the art and growing, you know?
I get some of you guys like the same style and stick with it, and that's fine. Whatever makes you happy. But as a fan, it's awesome when your sound evolves and changes, whether for the good or the bad.
Yeah.
I'm not a fair weather fan where I'm like, oh, I only like I like the fact that you try different shit or you do different shit and you show, hey, look, I'm not this box cookie cutter person.
If you're an artist, you're gonna paint the same picture over and over and over. You're gonna challenge yourself to create something, you know, cooler to yourself or newer to yourself. You know what I mean?
Is it? I think it was Picasso. They got one where he does a self-portrait at like 18 and it looks exactly like him. A self-portrait at like 30 and it's starting to get more obscure. And then he did one at 60 and it's fucking all over the place. You know, but
some free spirit shit. Probably.
You know, he didn't limit himself to drawing the same fucking style. Like it was cool, you know. And how do you know him? Because of that. You know.
Unfortunately, it was always after the fact with a lot of people like that.
Well, it's most of the time it's going to be after the fact, unfortunately. That's the world we live in now.
Yes, sir.
You know, but the best thing is just remember, one of my favorite quotes from underground nerdcore rapper, Mega Ran. He has a song called Infinite Lives. You're going to live forever through your recorded work. Like, you're never going to go nowhere. Like, remember that. You're not...
That's why J. Keys will write timeless music.
You know, you get infinite lives because everybody's going to keep playing it as long as you make something somebody wants to hear.
That's a key fact, too. It's like, it's not relevant just in this time, in this era.
And I taught my kids not to throw away shit they're inherited. So when they get all this, they're going to keep it. So at least you know it'll be one generation
Hey, man, look what you do, man. Look at this shit. Look how important it is what you do.
You know, that's... You see it, guys. Like, your hard work ain't wasted. at least on one person.
Right?
You know?
Right? Somebody gives a fuck.
And trust me, there's more than me out there. There's a couple of them. And we had a guy fly in from California to see Out of It, you know what I mean? Like, you guys, trust me, you find some good fans out there, they will. And shout out to that fan, because when he came to that Scum show, he bought a piece of fucking everybody's merch, every single piece they had to offer at Scum show.
That dude came and
He
rocked
spent
out.
$500 at a fucking Scum show on everybody's merch because he was a fan of Out of It. So, you guys can get a super fan and bring him in, and he will fucking fanboy out on everybody. That was one of the coolest fucking things I seen. Ramm was there when we did it in my backyard for the guy.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, this is Omaha scene, this is so fucking cool, and he loved everybody. Like, he came for Out of It and left with 20 more artists that he liked.
We actually knew him from the gathering.
Yeah.
We met him at the gathering.
See, and like, he's just a huge fan. So there's more than one of me out there. Don't think I'm just the only super fan
No,
for music.
so there's more than one city.
You know, like,
There's more than one city. There's a girl hit us up the other day. It's her birthday weekend, and she's coming in town just for this show. I mean,
She saw Snake Lucci at a show, and for her birthday, she's coming in to see all of them.
and her husband saw me at the gathering.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you
Boyfriend.
know, it's bigger than just Omaha. Even though Omaha is a special place, and there is a lot of original cool ass shit coming out of here, and has been.
Don't get so hurt about hometown shows and hometown fans.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes they're not there. Sometimes your fans are in Kansas City. Sometimes they're in Santa Fe. Sometimes they're in Oklahoma. You know, it's just
Dude, be proud of people. Be happy for people.
definitely just,
Build. Don't distract. Real
it-
simple, right?
it's awesome stuff. Like, just all the artists on this show coming up is going to be like Kaz and Anifo were on Live from Studio C,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, and that was Comatose's thing. And then Ashton James was on my sister's birthday show. And DJ Maddox has just been all around.
Yeah.
Like, that guy does all kinds
He
of dope
produced
shit.
Anti-Fool also.
He's on the only physical record I've ever bought for myself with Kid Corduroy and Cyril the MC. We Got Problems. They put it on Bandcamp because he got flooded out, and I bought that single for $20 because all proceeds went to him. You know,
That's tight.
again,
That's
that's
tight.
why it's important to buy shit off of Bandcamp. And when you see something like that, throw $20 for a fucking song. It goes to a good cause because Maddox fucking kills it. Like, he's one of the coolest. He was DJing the Scum show and fucking did a badass job.
Yeah.
Like, I never heard
He
Mr.
was
Gates.
lacing up my set.
Yeah, I've never heard
On the-
Mr.
on the
Gates
fly, like,
or
that's
you
what's up.
sound that fucking cool
Just
ever.
scratching, he
Like,
knows where to come in and out.
You know, and whether or not it's just sliding to the left or right on that fucking mixer, he does it so perfectly.
You're gonna
that-
see a lot of that. It's DJ C&B, one of the most slept on DJs in the area. One of the hardest. One of the best also. He'll be there that night. Wow.
And Snake Lucci got a metal rap sound to me that I just fucking such a punk dark vibe to it that it's fucking disgustingly amazing.
Dude, we put
Like-
a lot of thought into this lineup.
Like, it's, and then fuck you, it's Whitney Peyton.
Yeah.
Like you don't want
We
to
didn't even need anybody on it.
Like, she could just sell the fucking show. Like, but you get all these extra goodies with her. Like, why you going? This is one where you're not taking a smoke break. You're gonna wish you weren't addicted
We'll
to
give you
cigarettes. You know, this is gonna be one of them shows that if you're not there, you're gonna be really sad.
And we'll be done by midnight. We'll be done before midnight.
And yeah, it's an 8 to midnight show, 4 hours. Like, and trust me, you're not even gonna believe it was 4 hours.
I
Like-
think Whitney's playing for 45 minutes to an hour.
An hour.
And
Now, let me tell you, some of you guys can't even go for a fucking 10-minute set.
Yeah, I already lost my.
I've seen two
Train of
people
thought.
in town do 45-minute sets, Kid Corduroy and Mumbles, and both of them guys killed it. Killed it.
They can carry it.
Kid Corduroy just was, you know, he got such a variety of music,
Yeah.
and it was a pop night show. So he was able to switch it from his hardcore death rap stuff to his poppy stuff and back and forth, and it was fucking dope
We came
set.
across that dude at Karma Lounge. When
And-
those shows there.
And then
Seen him
Mumbles
perform quite a bit. Same with
played
Mumbles.
Welcome in its entirety, and it was just sick. Like, and then he threw in some, you know, out stuff that he hadn't done before, and he went. Maybe it wasn't a full 45 minutes, but it was
Dude, that's
fucking
a
close.
long time. I
It
mean,
was-
I put up 30 with Jelly Roll.
Like,
It's
it was
a long time.
It was over 30, and it
And to
was
keep people in it that whole time.
the
live,
whole fucking time. Like we were
Salute.
eating that up.
Yeah.
Like, and it was a free show for Mumbles, and I think it was like a $5 show for Kid Corduroy. And the fact,
Dude,
like,
yeah. Start charging more.
like I bought my mom Mumbles CD,
Quality.
you know, and it was just fucking well worth it. In fact, Mumbles was my first show right after my surgery. You know, I had surgery that day of, and then that night.
I think
We
I
were
was
there.
there.
Yep, that night
That's
we
the
went
thing,
there.
I'm like low key Jedi on all these shows, just supporting the fuck out of
Yeah,
everything,
we were there.
but,
It was a good night. It was a hell of a show. It was
dude, that's what it's about, man.
like in I think Mumbles has a show this night.
I know. But you know what?
Shout out Thanksgiving. It's a mixed genre show.
Yeah.
Reverb.
Omaha's big enough that
If you
everybody
guys
can
can't
win.
make waiting room or make Whitney Peyton, go hit up Reverb. It's 3 cans donation.
Yep.
Food drive. Good event. Shout out Nice Enough for that one.
And that's how people coexist in the scene together.
You know, like we're not just promoting one show. Like if you can't make this one, make that one, guys.
Omaha's big enough.
There's so many shows going on. Like we can't hit them all, but you can fucking definitely hit different ones.
Give me a try.
Yeah, well, and I do.
I'm just saying, I'm out there.
Like a lot of you guys know, I buy tickets from you, and sometimes I can't make it to your shows, but I still try to support by giving you ticket sales. At least I know you sold some tickets, and you can say, hey, I sold some tickets. You know, it's
You
kind
know
of
what's
sucks to
clutch
see
though?
it empty.
When your tickets sell themselves.
And this is one where this.
I'll be quiet.
Sorry, Mumbles, I love you, but I'm not missing Whitney. I mean, this is one of them ones that are like the once in a lifetime kind of things. Like,
You just go to Chicago.
well,
the night
because sooner
before.
or later she's gonna be doing Sokol, and she'll be doing Baxter and
Oh,
Ralston
we,
and shit.
we have some plans.
You know, so
We have some plans.
you guys better hit up this nice, intimate venue while you can, because sooner or later it'll be like when 21 Pilots blew up. They come and do the slowdown, and then 3 months later they're fucking doing CHI. It's like,
I mean, she just came off main stage at the gathering.
yeah, you know, it's gonna be.
And fucking slaughtered that shit.
It'll be one of the last few times we'll be able to see her on such a small, intimate venue.
Yeah.
Because
and it's
she's-
just humbling that she decided to stick with us and she fucks with the art. You know, it's
Well,
humbling.
and she appreciates the fuck out of her fans. If you guys don't follow her on Facebook
Yeah.
and shit, she is one of the most humble artists
Artist.
that's
Yes.
charting and doing things. And the
Versatile.
best part is her solo stuff versus Keyed Up is different.
Yeah.
And that's what's awesome. She's one of them artists that's so versatile that you're just gonna listen to her and be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Or like this.
yeah, you know, you're just gonna get so hyped and pumped, and it's just
Looking like a sim and shit.
hey, we're all about aliens, not the Matrix.
Good. Derivative of the same thing.
So
Holographic.
we know we got an up and coming concert.
Yep.
I'm kind of waiting on music.
Oh yeah, everybody is. I got.
You know?
I got. Okay.
I've been privy to get some secret unreleased stuff, but the rest of the world don't, and I can't share that with the rest of
Top
the world.
secret. No, so I've been sitting on a few things. I do have a song that I'm gonna release at some point. It's already recorded and done with Crooked Eye from Slaughterhouse, called "Beautiful Nightmare." But I recently decided, I'm not gonna release a damn thing probably till February, March 2022.
All right.
I'm gonna sit back. I don't just want to pop out a single or two and some singles here
So
and there.
what's cool about that is there's actually a couple artists that have some stuff popped up for February and April. So
That's what's up. I mean,
spring's always a good time. I always love.
it is. I wanna hibernate through the winter. I wanna really fucking dig within myself and create something that's amazing. And I have numerous hooks written. I have tons of ideas sitting. I have some songs fully done sitting.
Anything you've ever written on any scratch piece of paper I've kept.
But I just want to carve out a
See?
project.
See, guys, when repeat that, Kendra.
Anything he's ever written down on a scratch piece of paper, receipt, napkin,
Napkin.
ever. Anytime he writes something and leaves it, I have kept it.
No, those ideas spark.
Since
and
2006,
I'm short term.
every lyric I have.
I'm gonna reiterate the fact: don't throw your shit away, guys. Like, you may think it's garbage at the time, and 10 years later, somebody else looks at it and can fuck with it, or you're in a whole different state of mind, new equipment, new girlfriend, new boyfriend, you know, whatever the hell it is, and you can turn it. Just don't throw it away. Like, some of you guys' old stuff, I've heard you recraft into something. Like, again, I get privy to where people send me the demo, and then a couple months later, I get the finished product, and I'm like, dude, and they're like, yeah, that first one was like 4 or 5 years old, and this one I just went and hooked up with so-and-so, and man, he did some, and it's just a few little tweaks. A good engineer can do a lot of shit for you, you know, or somebody that's got experience at writing can give you a little better quality hook that you thought you were missing on a song.
Or so, you know, maybe I wrote a hook that is singing, but yet I'm not a singer. You know what I mean? And over time, I've met people who could fit that role.
Or you wrote one verse missing the other verse, and you show it to somebody, and somebody's like, dude, I got something that goes so fucking awesome with this, and then you get an abstract. You know, that's just how that stuff works. You know, that's how groups form and disform, and you know, it's a
journey, it's a road.
Like, don't single yourself to just being by yourself sometimes, guys, because hooking up with other, again, Dab Squad is fucking probably one of the most coolest fucking things ever, and that's Mike Fantastic, Rush One, and Justin Strawstone. There might be a few other people featured on there. Well, there's quite a few people
I was gonna say
featured.
there is.
But it's an awesome little group, you know, and I'd like to see a reunion one day, just for fun.
If you can get Rush out of the house, but amen to him, man. He's enjoying his life.
I've been bugging him for
Not
an
dealing with
interview.
this shit.
I've been bugging him for an interview.
Go on his podcast.
And he told me I no longer make music, and I said, screw you, bro, because
you know what's funny? I have verses and abstract shit sitting. It will come to light one day.
he
still does. He still loves it deep down.
I did an interview with Tron, you know, Galvanized Tron. Now I'm doing an interview with you. Come on, Rush One. I need to partner on some of these projects I'm talking about. Dude! Like, you're one of the coolest dudes in town.
Yeah, that dude's talented.
Like,
Take 2.
and thanks to that short little non-commercial break, because, fuck you. Alright, now,
Can we get Wayne's World in here? Can we do that here? I feel like...
Let's get into, I think we touched everything we wanted to touch on introducing you to the world. If you guys didn't know, Ramm the Nonconformist. We're going to jump into some fun shit.
Oh no.
Not like
where it goes off the tracks.
Because we've been strictly on a questionnaire basis here, being so professional on this interview.
Go on, sir.
All right, bro. I'm going to give you 3 people to pick to work with. Okay, they don't have to be, you know, hip-hop artists or rappers. They don't even have to be alive. They don't even have to be human. If you know an alien we don't know, and you want to throw E.T. on or something, Alf.
Dude, I used to watch Alf. Hold on.
Okay, I'm so stupid. I just now realized what Alf eating cats meant. It was the dirtiest joke about eating pussy on TV. And dude, I feel so stupid that I was like a week younger. I figured that out.
We're like kids, like, oh, look at this stuffed animal alien. Like, we didn't know what they were saying, probably.
Yep. So, I mean, you can get Prince to engineer, or, you know, somebody ghostwrite for you. Or
never. I always write my own stuff. Thank you. So, on my list, I just, you know, Crooked Eye is somebody who I've always wanted to work with. Feel like that dude's top 5 MC of all time. So that's on the list. Oh, did it. And then I honestly want to reach out to Pharoah Monch. I believe that dude is one of the most underground, nastiest, biggest vocabulary. He's got a new band called 13, and that shit blows my mind. Bobby Digital. You know, I met RZA. I gotta call him out as Bobby Digital. He gave me that look. You know, that dude's talented as fuck. That's one more person. And then if I could have somebody produce it, it would be my homie Jake Keys, who's been my producer for, you know, quite a long time.
I like
Omaha.
that you did not. That's respectable. I asked that same question to Brandis Kellum, OGTN3X, because he has a name that I can't say because, you know, that most used pronoun in rap vocabulary. He said, when I asked him that same question, he said, right here, because I had first string monopoly. It's me when you guys say my like that's, look, 3 people he could have chosen, he chose somebody already. You know, that's fucking awesome.
I say that because he just retired.
Well, that just shows you how good they are and how much respect that you have for them.
Yeah.
You know, that's dope. That's 2 artists now out of 35 that really show humbleness like that. That's cool as fuck.
That's dope.
All right.
And I mean, dude, don't get it twisted. You know, I named some national artists, but I mean, my 06 album was littered with Omaha. You know what I mean? And it's just about growing. You know, that was the starting point. That's what we did. You know, that's what a lot of cats are doing now. Good, do that. You know what I mean? Not necessarily click up, but mess styles, mess sound, make something cool happen. But at some point in your career, you're going to have to get outside the city.
Definitely. Hometown sucks, guys. Don't get hooked up on hometown fucking fans.
I mean, do and don't.
You'll
You know
get
what I mean?
some, but don't think that's going to make or break you.
Are you talking about like 311? You know
Well,
how they had to leave, you know, to get big?
Point example, 21 Pilots have a song about hometown, and it's how everybody in their hometown don't even know who the hell they are, but everybody else does, because that's sometimes how it works.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes you blow up other places. Just chase the numbers wherever you're getting big at. Reach out to artists out there and shit. Do sweet shit. So another fun question.
All right.
You're stuck with one song. The commercial pops up. Background music. You get into the car. It's on. You know, fucking elevator music. You're waiting in line at the gas station. This is what's playing.
That's what goes on in my head.
Let's get some
Just a tempo.
some glow sticks and body glitter.
So,
The
you're
fucking
talking about like a life theme song that, you know, I go with Seinfeld. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a Jewish reference?
It could be. It could be, but the other day I had some family walk in and they start telling me their stories of what happened to them, and I just kept hitting play every time they were done speaking, and it just made it that much more funny. I don't know. Don't forget to laugh. See, right now, it would have been perfect. No.
The fucking Seinfeld thing.
Dude, I'm a fan of Seinfeld, I'm not gonna lie. So, we didn't get all anti-Semitic.
You guys go look that up if you don't know it.
But can I start playing that after
least
I
it's
answer
not the-
now? Can we get some background Seinfeld after
At
my
least-
answers now?
at least
Show
it's
what
not-
I'm talking about at least.
At least it's not the B movie.
Like I go to get in the car and I hit my head and my hat falls off and I drop stuff and it's like doo, 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 doo.
So a new question I've been dropping. You get to switch a member from a group with another member.
That's deep.
Which 2 groups and why?
Wow, I haven't heard that. That's interesting. What if you took Busta Rhymes from a Tribe Called Quest and put him on Monster's group, Organized Confusion? That would be fucked up, right? People would probably like, who? Organized Confusion. Check that out sometime.
Go fucking bomb to pull
What
out
the
some
fuck?
fucking names that I
Yeah.
don't know because he's fucking 118
Bring
years
it on,
old.
motherfucker, bring it on.
That guy
Bring
probably
it
on
on,
photograph.
motherfucker, bring it on. Dude, that shit is hard as fuck. Google that shit. It does not suck. It's real shit.
Fucking Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Flip Mo Squad so serious.
Dude.
I just can't get him in the fucking Michael Myers movie out of my head. Like,
Yep.
I'm sorry, Busta, but you really shouldn't have done that movie. Like, that had just... I just...
It's a career killer.
It's just so hard to take you serious now. Alright. I'll dig those answers.
I didn't get a Seinfeld.
You're not getting it.
It makes it that much more funny.
Fuck you and your Seinfeld.
You really need it, Joe.
I can't believe you. I could see you being that asshole too. Every time someone said something, you play it and just start laughing.
I did.
They're like, but I'm being serious.
It wasn't like good things that were happening they were telling me about either. So I'm talking about, like, you can take that and say the most abstract fucked up shit and then just play that and it's like,
It's like a laugh track. All right, Ron, to wrap up the interview here, I'm going to give you 7 words. What do you want to do with your music?
oh man, I don't know. That's tough. That was 7 words. That was what I'm doing.
All right.
I don't know, we could do it again.
No, I'm
Anything that I choose to do. That's 7, that's good.
I like that one. That's actually one of the best answers I've heard.
Alright, beam it out.
Ramm, the Nonconformist of Abstract, I want to thank you for coming on the Mountain Dew review, being abstract as fuck.
Just me, man.
Bro,
Hey!
you're officially tramp stamp approved.
It's an honor. It's an honor. I appreciate it.
November 20th, Whitney Peyton. You miss it. I don't know what to say. It's
Yeah.
gonna be one of the last
Your
times we're gonna be
problem,
able
not
to
mine.
see her in this area in an intimate venue. I tell you, she come back next year and it's gonna be Baxter Arena, Sokol.
Oh, I don't know. I got a couple. I got a spot in mind.
Something big.
We'll talk about it.
It'll be there.